Hello, welcome to day 1522 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is: with evolution comes responsibility. With evolution comes responsibility. For those of you who know how I come up with these quotes, there's always an awareness that comes about, and there's a thought, and then I note it down, and then we have quote for the day. So it's interesting how we have progressed into this 5 day challenge with our star speaker for the week this time, Iman Al Suwaidi. Welcome to the conversation. And
Yes.
I was just thinking, Iman, about how I have evolved this whole program and these conversations, and how I now need to be a little bit more responsible because I can't just be too spontaneous. I need to be a little more planned, and that's where this thought came from.
Hmm. Interesting, because I just got the quote from you, and I was thinking, so what's up with this quote? So I was thinking, with evolutions come responsibility,
Yeah.
and I think it's a natural stage, as every day we are evolving, right? So,
True.
like, if I'm reflecting, Iman now compared to last year, there will be something. So I
Mm-hmm.
think where we are growing and where we are evolving with our knowledge, awareness, or whatever, like even challenges in life, we have to sit and reflect and see where we are going. And
Mm-hmm.
thinking about it as a responsibility is like, maybe sometimes it's like looks like a burden, but if you think about it, responsibility is actually comes with the, like, I remember this quote I've seen in a superhero movie, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, with the great power
That's good. Yeah.
you have more responsibility. Like, the more you have power, like, you have a power to disappear, you have a power to move from another city to another, like whatever power you have, because you have also responsibility toward the people. What is your
True.
contribution there? So that's why, like, with every power you have, there is a responsibility. So as much as we are evolving, we have to sit and reflect, where is our responsibility, for example, to the community? What's our responsibility, where we can contribute more, where we can expand more? And I think you taking this step with the inviting guests was beautiful, because
True.
now you are thinking about the commitment, this one, and its expansion to the other person as well, and to you. Like, so this way is like you're expanding also your network, you're expanding even the perspective. It's not like
Exactly.
what Ruqya thinks only. Maybe there is also another thought of different two minds. Now we are talking.
True.
Maybe tomorrow you have 10 people. So it's like 10 minds coming
Hmm.
and having a discussion.
And that's
Um,
exactly what these conversations are all about. It's about connecting the thoughts. When I post a thought, I talk about it, and then
yeah.
anyone who's listening as audience has the opportunity to, earlier it would be only comments, and now the open invite is come on board for 5 days, and together we will talk about it. Together we will, put our minds together, like you rightfully said, and take
Mm.
this conversation deeper, one level deeper, look at it from different dimensions. Now,
Yes.
when I look at with evolution comes responsibility, I
Mm.
think it's also important for us to be aware within ourselves where we are evolving. So, how are
Mm.
we evolving as individuals? How are we evolving as members of a family? How are we evolving as students? As you rightfully said, for the community. And each role that we play then begins to become a responsibility for ourselves and for
Mm.
those who we are impacting too.
So I was thinking also, there is any people who are like maybe asking question, or they are attending live, or
At the moment, no. But I'm sure when
oh,
somebody comes back, then perhaps.
yeah, that would be great to have that interaction. So yes, I think it's important to reflect that if we are evolving, because sometimes you don't notice that, because we are
Mm,
with our daily life, and we don't know, like
don't realize.
we don't realize unless we have to sit intentionally and reflect. Okay, now today is already half of the year,
Yes.
2021. So what I have done in the first quarter, or even the second quarter of the year, if I reflect on those 6 months, and that's beautiful. If I can reflect also back to last year, what I was doing.
Mm.
So is it the same? Is it like why I am doing مثلا less of whatever I was doing that time and I'm doing it less now? Maybe why I'm doing more of that and not that? Um, why my personality was more extrovert, now it's more introvert? Is it because I'm like stuck in my room more in the COVID time, or is it what's happening? Okay, should we change that and take a step forward onto making a live event, or should I continue the online? So I'm at that
Place,
conversation actually,
exactly.
saying, oh, let's go back to physical total, or let's keep also hybrid. Some of the friends would like to keep them online and international. So that's where we are at, I think.
And I think
Mm,
also when we look at the word responsibility, we don't want responsibility to be like a burden. We want
yes,
responsibility also to be something that you're looking forward to, something that you can connect with and identify as ownership. It's about ownership for yourself, to yourself. It's not about doing it for somebody else, but more about doing it for yourself. And also
so,
being responsible to understand that some days are going to be tough. And on those days, you need to be kind to yourself. Because
mm,
when we are constantly pushing ourselves, we also feel a sense of resistance.
true.
We feel tired. So it's also your responsibility to understand that today I'm feeling a little off. I need a break. I need some me time. So I'm just going to take a step back and maybe just unwind. Maybe be kind to myself. So all these do come under responsibilities and evolution, right?
Yeah, I like that how you take responsibility in a lighter way. Because
Mm,
usually, like when you think about it, oh, it's a responsibility. But everything in life is it has a responsibility. If you
true.
are an employer, you have your job responsibilities. If you are a mother, it's beautiful. You have your kids, you have your joy moment, and also you have responsibility. You have to fulfill. Even if you have a bird, you have responsibility.
Says the mother of the
Yourself.
lovebirds.
Yeah,
Yes.
and for yourself, you have responsibility. Like, okay, you are tired, you are this, you have okay commitment to others, but if you are not fulfilling your self responsibility first, like God will ask you first about yourself. What have you done
True.
to yourself? Than
True.
anybody else. Later, okay, you have your other responsibility. But if you are not well, I'm sure all your other responsibility will not be well. Like what kind of a mother you will be if you are stressed?
Exactly.
I don't think I don't
And
think the kids would like to see you. Would like you to have a break and then see you.
oh yeah. One thing very interesting that you reminded me of is
Yeah,
you earlier I used to have the habit of being so busy in my day that I would skip lunch.
yeah,
I wouldn't eat, and breakfast also would be very light. So by six
yeah,
in the evening, around 6 in the evening, I would be
yeah.
starving, and I would be very angry. I would be very grumpy, and my
Oh
children
my God, nobody need to see you that time.
was I would be very hungry. So hungry and
Hungry
angry
and
together.
angry
Yes,
goes together.
it goes together. And my son, who he just around grade 4, grade 3, grade 4, he would observe me getting very very cranky at the smallest of things. He would very quietly come to me and say, "Ma, have you eaten today?"
Go take a break, mommy. Don't please. Yeah.
Yes, so
I don't want this mom. I want sweet mom. You know,
exactly.
something like.
So that's when you realize that yes, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. You can't just be giving to others. We are so happy to keep giving and serving that we forget we also need to serve ourselves, and that's our own responsibility. Nobody's going to come and do it for you. So do that. Do
Yes,
that. I know you're watching.
yes, it is
So
very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Because
yes,
nobody will come and wake you in the morning. Nobody will come until you go to the gym. Nobody will tell you, oh, take your medicine. Nobody will come and make sure that you are eating. And nobody will do that for you. You have to do it for
you
yourself.
have to
And
do
then
it.
if you are not in that mood, you are like starting attacking everyone around you and they are wondering what they have done.
Exactly. So, A
Yes.
good way to get into groove and to understand yourself would be my 21-day group coaching program, where we are building
Accountability.
habits,
Oh, yes.
accountability, habits of success, 21 days, 21 tasks, very simple tasks. They will not even take more than like 15 minutes of your time, but they will bring you to a place of awareness. You will understand where the gaps are, what you can do to fill them, and you will begin to love yourself, which is more and more important. Join in. Today's the last day to enroll. If you would like to avail the early bird offers, you can bring a friend along for free. So, two for the cost of one. Thank you once again, Iman, for your patience, for your love,
Yes,
and for joining us.
that's beautiful. Like if you drag your friend with you, you get, yeah, you have your accountability partner already.
Exactly,
That's nice.
exactly.
Very
Lovely.
nice.
So, if this conversation has been of value to you in any shape or form, please type in comments saying, I am responsible. And until tomorrow, oh my God, it's the last day tomorrow, Iman, with you. So, yes,
It's not the last day. It's last day
I'll
of
call
this
you.
phase, and let's see how can we recreate something
We can
beautiful together.
recreate something, yes, inshallah. So,
Um,
until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me.
thank you.
Thank you so, so much.
Okay.